anybody's asking me, I'd say never let the builder do the electrical work. Mate, you've gone this far, you'll have to get them to take this cupboard down. They've put the box in, and rather than put a knockout to get it through, they've just smashed it, bent that down and just gone up like
through the concrete, yeah.
Yeah, they've done a terrible job, yeah. It's just there's some people out there doing ridiculously bad work, you know? Hi there, Delroy here again from Eastway. I've just arrived at a job. I think it's to install a cooker, but I think the cooker switch needs to be changed because what I think the cooker circuit, they're using it to run the cooker hood. Yeah, it wasn't clear, but I think the cooker switch needs changing. And also, it's one of those single cooker switches, not the double one, and connect the cooker. So I'm going to go have a look at it, see what's involved, and get on with it. All right, there's a cooker.
Yeah, that's the switch.
Right, that switch, it's too near the cooker and it's right over the cooker.
Yeah,
that needs to move that way. And, oh, right, there's nothing down the bottom.
No, because originally, back when this place was built, the cooker used to be here. Obviously, everything got moved.
Oh, so there's probably something there for it. There's probably an outlet.
No, everything was there, so that was there.
Yeah. Was there an outlet down the bottom there?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're sure, I'm not going
back then it was just gas cookers, and for the electricity there was that and another switch over there, which was for the hood. So that old switch used to have two of these switches and a plug socket. So that got removed totally and just that left. That's not there anymore.
Right. Okay. What I need to do is have a look, see what's in there, and take it from there.
Okay.
So let me go and get some tools and stuff. Problem with these things, how they've done the alteration. If they've done it sensibly, if it's a DIY thing, you can have problems. But if someone professional has done it, well, I don't think it's someone professional because they want to put this over the cooker space. Yeah. Okay, well, look, what tells me here, mate, wherever your original cooker was, well, to the truth. Oh, look, see that? Look, that's just come out.
Is that the earth wire?
Yeah, it's the earth wire. Yeah. It's just come out. And it's got no slip. But, because I've switched off the cooker circuit.
Yeah.
Right? You see the one that I switched off? Switch it back on, just to 100% make sure that this was off. This wasn't off before. Right, all right, switch it off. Right. So that was the cooker circuit.
Yeah.
So wherever the original cooker was, to be honest, that's what you should be picking up from. It's somewhere they've tiled over it. Is to do that. This is 1.5, that's the load, that's to do that. You need to find that original. Tell me.
I'll have no idea where.
Tell me something. Do you know any of your neighbours?
Downstairs, yeah.
Not along here?
Not along here, downstairs I do. They have the same layout.
Yeah. Have they got the original or have they changed? Because that's how you can use. If you look at, because these are all identical how they do them. So if you look at your neighbour's thing, you might give you an idea where that switch is. Because to be honest with you, mate, that's what needs to be done, to find wherever they've joined that from. If it was here, probably there somewhere, you need to find that and deal with that properly. What you have to do is run down something for the cooker and have to have a switch somewhere. Right, so this needs to be altered anyway. So that's going to mean some of your tiles.
That's fine if that's done.
Yeah. Well, the thing is your neighbour in?
I could try.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Yeah. They took it with the other side now.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it originally?
It was there. That's the pipe. The gas pipe. Look.
Right. And the electric was here as well, yeah?
Yeah.
But they've took it over to the other side.
They took it over there.
Okay. If we could see something original. All right, cool. Only way you can do it, I think, is to knock off them, trace that cable to see where it's coming from, because it's connected to the original cooker. It's going that way. Has this always been the cooker point, or was the cooker point here?
The cooker just used to be there.
The cooker used to be here?
Yeah.
So it's probably, is this 600?
If I remember correctly.
Because if it's 600, well, mind you, back in the day, they did used to put the cooker switch in the cooker space.
Yeah, so that's what I'm recalling.
Yeah, well, what we'll have to do is a bit of chopping to find out.
That's fine, if you need to take.
All right, look, let me get my hammer, you take stuff out of the way. If anybody's asking me, I'd say never let the builder do the electrical work, unless if he's got an NIC electrician, NIC-EIC electrician, that's gonna do the job, then that's fine. This is strange. I expected to see it going across there. Because what you usually have is a switch on top and a connection below. So I wonder if they've took this from the connection below and brought it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
This operates the fan, doesn't it? This switch.
Yeah.
So this one here should be going up to the fan.
Yeah.
So why is it going down? I don't know. So you can only trace it. It goes behind here. It's weird because I expect to see this at some time going up to this because there should be a...
Well, the cable is there. It comes out the
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So I don't know why they...
Unless they took it out, the other switch that used to be there, that also belonged to the cooker.
Yeah, but you don't... Is this one that switches it
At
on
the
and off?
moment, yeah. At
Well,
the
if
moment,
it must be there, so...
Yeah.
But it goes behind here now, so... Do your sister think the switch is behind here somewhere?
We just recall it being on the right hand side, but I'm not sure about the height.
Right.
These, back in the day, they were a bit lower, weren't they? I expected it to be a lot lower than that anyway, the original one.
No, the original one would be about here, I would have thought. But a lot of the times they did put them in the cooker space back in the day. Should we take this off?
You can take that tile off, yeah.
Well, the thing is, no, what I'm saying is the original switch is not going to be down there.
Yeah.
The original switch will be up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless they've moved it or something, you know? I'm trying to prevent from breaking it. So how far do you want me to go? What do you, because to get that done correctly, we need to find where it's connected to the cooker circuit. That's what we need to do. Can't this come out?
No, I don't think that will.
No, if you them screws.
Yeah.
But then you'd have to, I mean, you didn't put this in, did you?
No, I've got someone to put it in for me.
Yeah, because, and if we pull the drawers out, what's behind there? There's backing, isn't there?
There's the backing of the cooker.
Yeah, so
the whole unit.
it's the only way you're going to get it sorted, mate.
Nothing's
Yeah. That's the original part. That's the gas pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cooker was in this area.
Yeah.
So the cooker switch would have been in this area, but you don't quite remember where.
No.
Right. So, and you can see these cables are going there. So what I'm imagining, there was a cooker switch here, and below there was a cooker outlet. So I don't know if they've plastered over the cooker switch, done a connection there, went down to the outlet, and then took this to the. But what's getting me is this ends up there, right?
Yeah.
That ends up there. So why is it going down? So it's up to you. I don't know what you want me to do from here.
To be able to move that cable and put it up here somewhere.
No, because you have to do away with that cable and find the original cable. You know, to do that, that's just a bodge job, mate. We switch off the circuit mark cooker, and it's coming from the cooker circuit, so we need to find that to do it properly. Because it's not a plug-in circuit, it's not a plug-in cooker, it's a 4-point-something kilowatt cooker, you know? So you can't just plug it into a circuit, into a thing. You need it sorted properly.
I found it.
Yeah?
It's in a very bad location though.
What's that?
Behind this.
What?
About this height, roughly. It's just here. Just here, about down there.
I see where you're talking, where they've done that. You can see that bit of plastering. But I doubt if that was the switch.
There.
I'm thinking it's the outlet, but I don't know. But yeah, so that's where those cables are coming from.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they've just done a junction there or whatever, but what you need to do, you need to get this out. You need to get your chippy friend to take this out. The only other way you could do it is run a new circuit from the fuse board, and that's going to be more involved. So what you have to think about, which is worse, having to run a new circuit from the fuse board or getting this taken out so you can deal with the circuit that's there.
Yeah.
So you see these screws here, I'm thinking once you take them off and one on the other side, they should just come out this way, the whole thing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, I'm not a chippy. I don't fit kitchens, but looking at it, that's how it's fitting.
It was as easy as that, yeah.
Yeah, so
can we take it off then?
take those screws out the wall and pull it out. Right, so we're at a better, get a better look at this. Right, it's going here, so the original thing is up here somewhere. Must be here. This was probably the original outlet where you connect the cooker into.
Yeah.
And then on top of it is a switch somewhere. Like a chaser does it quicker. It's just that I don't want to create a load of dust. This might work out sweet, because if the original switch is here, then it's just a matter of getting the cable down here over to here.
Yeah, I don't think it was that low. I think it was about here.
Here, behind here.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
we'll
I remember it from my childhood because I was a lot lower than us.
Oh, right, okay. So you lived here a long time?
Since 74.
Oh, get away.
Yeah.
1974. Right, so doing this, it brings back memory to you, because you can remember, you're gradually remembering where it was. I didn't think it would be that high, to be honest.
No, it is about here. I'm thinking it's about this height.
Mate, you've gone this far. You'll have to get them to take this cupboard down. Now this was down was easy. Just unscrew them, screw it, and pull it out. Yeah, need to find this. And they ain't even done a good job here, to be honest. Look what they've done. They've put the box in, and rather than put a knockout to get it through, they've just smashed it, bent that down, and just gone up like that.
Through the concrete, yeah.
Yeah, they've done a terrible job there. It should be in the box, not come over the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
It's meant to be contained.
Yeah, it's all rubbish, isn't it, really? Look, this is more of them, because you thought it was just connect the cooker and connect the switch.
Yeah.
This is
I knew that was somewhere below there.
This has turned into a lot more. Wow, that's another dodgy job. It's just there's some people out there doing ridiculously bad work, you know? The geezer paid quite a lot to get his kitchen done, and they've just done a terrible job. The money he spent on that kitchen, from what he said, wasn't cheap, so sad though. I always feel sorry for people when they get such bad workmanship done, because they hire people, they don't know, do they? They think the people are qualified, good workmen, and they end up doing a shoddy job like that. From speaking to him, it was just connecting the cooker to the outlet, but from the time I saw that spur, I knew something wouldn't go easy, but I didn't expect it like that. But I've come across it so many times. That's why, that's what I usually do. Go and look at a replica flat that hasn't been changed, and then it gives you an idea of where it was. But he's been living there since 1974, and as we're chopping away, his memory keep coming back, and he said, yeah, the switch is there above the cupboard, where the cupboard is. So once we find that, we'll see what we can do. And then I got to also do a supply to the cooker hood. Right, so hopefully Monday I'll come back and do that. I've got to go back to my other job first, finish that, either Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Thanks very much. Right, so there's the original cooker unit, cooker switch as I expected. If you cut a hole in the back of the cupboard and the switch stayed there, then you'd have access to it. What do you reckon of that idea? Or just move it down. In the cupboard, you cut a hole size of the switch, the new switch you're going to put in, and then...
How would I access it?
Because you'd see it in the cupboard when you open the door.
Okay, I see.
So the back of the cupboard there. Yeah, you cut a square hole, right? It may affect the way you put stuff in there, I don't know. Yeah. Or just move it down. I think that's the best thing. Regulations wise, I think that's fine, because it's near the thing, but it's in a cupboard away from here, right? Yeah. From the, it's away from the, it's away from the cooker anyway, from the hob. Yeah. So I'm thinking that'll be okay if you wanted to keep it in that position, but you can access it through the cupboard, because on some installations they put the stuff in the cupboard.
Okay. But
seeing that it's there already, I'm just thinking you cut the back of the cupboard so you can switch it off.
You won't have like a plug, or you will have?
No, I've got one without a plug.
Yeah.
I've got one without a plug.
Okay, that's fine. And you will have a switch on it.
You'll have a switch, just one switch.
That should be fine then.
Do you think that's okay? Yeah, I'm thinking that's okay as well. And then we'll just come down here for the outlet. All right, then. Well, let's take it from there.
It looks straightforward now.
Hopefully we can push this up. Beautiful. that's the depth of box you usually fit. By the time you put the front on it, because that's what's going to hit the wall, yeah? This will be sitting on the wall with the front on it. Yeah. So I think might be a bit, it might just push up against it.
Fine, I think I'll have it slightly more forward because the lid, just so it stays back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just shut on itself.
Oh, so the lid of...
The cooker will be slightly a bit more forward.
Forward, yeah? So you think that box will be okay? Okay. I've got a shallower box, but you need enough room for the cables in the back and the guts that's in there. So, all right, if you're fine with that, then we'll do it, yeah? Okay. Right, so that's the completed job there. Cooker outlet, cooker connected, and that's the cooker switch. It's going to be in the cupboard. They're going to cut around it. And then we spurred away from there, gone up in trunking for the cooker hood with the switch there.